Hey, everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, April 30th, 2018. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope everything is going well for you out there. I had a really busy weekend and just sitting down to finally kind of gather my thoughts and get ready for the week ahead. And one thing I wanted to give you guys this week was actually a book review. And this one is for all those people out there that are interested in learning how to arrange for instrumental jazz ensembles. Anything from a small group with a couple of horns to a large, full scale big band, and maybe even beyond that if you're trying to arrange something for orchestra or something like that. I wanted to kind of let you know about the tool that I have been using recently that has really taken my arranging abilities from basically zero to a kind of decent level here. I am by no means an amazing arranger, but this book, it has just been fantastic and it's so comprehensive. I thought I would turn you guys on to it so that you can check it out. So the book is called Instrumental Jazz Arranging, a Comprehensive and Practical Guide, and it's by Mike Tamaro and John Wilson, who are two just fantastic jazz arrangers. I'm definitely more familiar with Mike Tamaro. I've been playing charts that have been arranged by him since I think I was in middle school. And still to this day, his charts kind of always come to the top of my mind when I think about my favorite arrangements of certain tunes. He's even done some original songs, and he's just a ridiculously talented guy, a ridiculously talented arranger, and an awesome saxophone player as well. So if you've never checked out Mike Tamaro, definitely do that. But getting back to this book is awesome. It is extremely reasonably priced. The list price on it is $50, but if you get it from Amazon, it's actually a lot cheaper than that. I don't remember exactly what it is because I bought this a while ago. But I mean, this is truly a textbook. This book clocks in at 532 pages of arranging work. And I actually think a lot of schools and universities are using this for their arranging classes. And the best thing about this is it starts you off from square one. It really does. The first thing they have you do is take a melody and rewrite the rhythm to it. And that's like the first assignment in the book. It also comes with two CDs with over 170 tracks on it that just are amazing. It has the assignments in both Finale and Sibelius so that you can do some of this stuff actually on one of those programs and edit it yourself. And they just make life so easy nowadays with all this technology. But it's chock full of assignments, a lot of reading, some really comprehensive information inside of this volume. And I just highly recommend it to somebody who's like me that never really took any arranging courses or anything like that when I was in school. But of course, at some point in my musical career, I wanted to start arranging things. And, different groups presented opportunities to me to actually write some charts and do some cool stuff. And I was kind of lost, flying by the seat of my pants, a lot of trial and error, mostly error. But if I had had this book, 5 years ago or something like that, it would have made my life about a million times easier. So if any of you out there are intimidated by the thought of arranging, or maybe you're like me and you actually have some opportunities to arrange stuff, but you're not really sure where to start, you feel like you don't know what you're doing, this book is really going to be a real saving grace for you. And it goes from everything, like I said, the first chapter is something as simple as taking a melody that you like and rewriting the rhythm to that melody. And then when you get towards the back of the book, he's talking about, arranging for full big band and what that kind of stuff means. Like, how do you get the saxophone section to work with the trumpet section? how do you write for a small group contained within a big band and have that interact with the more large sound when every instrument is playing together? I mean, they really cover everything. So when they use the word comprehensive in the title, they really mean it. And that word practical in the title as well. That's another thing that I find really, really refreshing about this book, is that it is extremely practical. The assignments that they have you do are things that are going to apply to arranging right away. Things that you can take with you out of whatever assignment you're learning and put it in an arrangement that you're working on that day. So again, the book is called Instrumental Jazz Arranging, a comprehensive and practical guide by Mike Tamaro and John Wilson. We are going to link it up in the show notes. So if you'd like to go and get the book, we will have a link for it at the website under the show notes for this episode. So go and check it out. I promise you won't be sorry, and you'll be off and arranging in no time, which is something that I think all of us at some point aspire to do as jazz musicians. So don't let it intimidate you or put it off any longer. Just go out and get this book and get started. You know, you could even do a chapter every single month if you can't get around to spending a bunch of your time on this, and it'll be worth it. All right. Have an awesome week, everybody, and we'll see you on Friday with a regularly scheduled episode. Have a good one. Bye.